So it's literally 5:30 in the morning. There's a car just parked up there, just like blasting bachata or some sort of Puerto Rican music. It's like, so they do not give a shit. So I'm currently in I can't even say it. It's Rincon, but I guess they call it Rincon or something like that in Spanish. It's a surf town on the west side of the island. And I drove out here yesterday, decided to stop and stay because it's like another 2.5 hours back to San Juan. And I found this surf hostel for $20. So I guess you get what you pay for. It actually wasn't that bad. My main goal coming out here was to get some cool drone shots, try and get something for sunrise. And yeah, the mission today is just to get some cool aerials. And I actually think there's a bit of swell in the water, so I might try and rent a board. But I would say the first step is definitely find a place to get some coffee. That's very important. Pulled this handbrake up as hard as I can possibly pull it up. I am literally on the steepest road possible. Pretty sketchy. This looks like the perfect spot to wake up the neighbors. I'm sure they don't mind. Puerto Ricans are always up for a good time. Whether they think this is a good time or not is up to interpretation. It's a little bit breezy up here. Of course, I'm setting up directly below power lines. Not the wisest idea. Hopefully we don't have to use the return to home feature. Oh yeah, perfect. Fully manual. There we go. Poor power line. Jeez Louise, you didn't even see those things. There's that sunrise. Everything's alright with the violet sky on my skin. Ooh, baby, I feel high with the violet sky on my skin. Let me breathe. Well, I would have to say that was definitely worth waking up for. Fuck, it's so beautiful. Where to next? The next spot. Let's get coffee first. Cool thing about having the rental car as well is I can just leave everything set up. Up at this spot and there's actually a really sick little wave here. I was pretty bummed out because I don't have a surfboard with me. However, I saw some people teaching on the beach and asked them if they had a board to rent, and they did. So I paid about 20 bucks for a little board rental, and I'm gonna go out and have a little session. Beautiful, beautiful morning. If I didn't ask those people if there was a board rental, I would have just looked at the beach and been like, there's no chance. And there isn't a board rental space here, but somebody did rent a board to me, so man, always ask. Moral of the story. What's the worst they can say? Oh my god, that is an FPV paradise. What the plonker? Look at how sick that spot is. This is gonna be plonker. Off the charts. There's a bit of wind going. It says no trespassing there. There's a few trucks, so I think somebody lives on site. Oh, there's somebody coming as well. Plonker. Got security going. Oh, I just chatted to the people. They were super cool. Apparently it's a really historical building. It used to be a sugarcane mill, but it's protected by the government, so they can't demolish it. It's kind of interesting. You learn something by chatting to people. It's always worth kind of engaging.